CDR 30. We did it!
We did it, guys!
So what did we do? Like, when did this start?
I think it started at a lunch in Baku, and we were just complaining about how there was so little happening on carbon removal at COP. Maybe a couple of events here and there at the Singapore Pavilion, but like, we got all of the CDR people in one tiny crowded room, and we were like, the fact that we can all fit in here, and this is the only CDR thing happening this week, this has to change. And I think you came up with the idea, right, that we should have a pavilion.
A lot of people said, a pavilion at COP30? Okay, but let's think of a realistic plan B.
That is very true. And so that didn't deter us. Lukas May reached out to InPlanet. We just certified the world's first enhanced rock weathering credits in Brazil, and InPlanet operates in Brazil. So we got a little group together, the three of us, and then Tito also helped and joined in.
Tito basically dropped out after that initial intervention at the lunch.
I was like, Chris is on it. This is going to happen. Chris has made NEP happen. It's everywhere. They have these great events, really a hub for people. And when you raised your hand to say you were going to lead it, I was just like, I'm here to support you, and you're going to build a team to do it. And you completely knocked it out of the park. This is amazing.
Thanks very much, but it felt like Mission Impossible. So we had no money, we had no people for a while, and we didn't really have. So we had a clear idea that we wanted to have a pavilion, but we didn't really know much more. And we had a group of 15, 20 people interested from the carbon removals community, and today we are almost at 200 different organizations.
Wow.
Not even counting people. So we really built up support in the carbon removals community, from universities to think tanks, NGOs, and the industry itself in large numbers.
It was actually pretty amazing because at no COP ever has there ever been a CDR pavilion or CDR dedicated events. So the COP presidency, and those are the individuals who represent Brazil organizing COP, we're so impressed with what we did. They gave us an official event with the Italian government talking about CDR and how we can advance as an industry. We've got closed door meetings. Our agenda is packed. The room is packed.
Yeah, there's something happening right now on the other side of that wall for the CDR Pavilion. And I think it's just back-to-back panels, speaker slots. It's also been like a great meeting point. It's like the central place where everyone's coming together, and also bringing government officials over, which has been like really great to kind of show them that CDR is real, that it's here, that it's happening.
We hired a project manager, and we started work on the program. But we had two big challenges. One big challenge was that we had no guarantee that we were going to get a pavilion, and the second big challenge was we had no money to deliver a pavilion. And without having a guarantee that the pavilion would come, a lot of people were reluctant to give us their money. And without the money, it was very hard to make sure that the pavilion would happen. Well, we had a really big donation from the Carbon Drawdown Initiative.
Obrigado, Carbon Drawdown Initiative.
And muito obrigado. And that really gave us the credibility that we needed to kick off the process and build the membership and gradually, by not giving up and by continuing to produce ideas and plans that were credible, and frankly, by spending a little bit of money that we didn't have, we ended up building up a story which was compelling enough that we've really managed to mobilize enough money from the community to make this happen.
So Lukas, what are we doing next year?
I think now we have a CDR pavilion at COP. We're always going to have a CDR pavilion at COP, and it's only going to get bigger. So I think whoever ends up leading it will be going through the process again of making sure we have someone who's on point for organising it. We've already got a ready-made coalition of 200 organisations who know that we can pull it off, and hopefully will open their wallets a little bit earlier this year, and yeah, make it even bigger and better than it's already proving to be here in Berlin. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
We know from the IPCC that we need decarbonization and carbon removal. I counted, there's 175 pavilions at COP. One of them is devoted to carbon removal. Next year, I want to see 10 times as many booths dedicated to carbon removal. A booth for biochar, a booth for rock weathering, a booth for direct air capture, a booth for ocean-based carbon removal, a giant booth for all forms of carbon removal all together.
Next year.
That's right, in Australia.
Okay, so I'm going to say, let's have a realistic plan B, Tito. And is that the magic way to make this happen?
That's it. All right, does anybody want to lead the carbon removal initiative at COP31 in Australia?
Maria, you're waving around.
No. There's one organization to do it, and that's NEP. Because NEP, everything they do it so well and with such quality that we know it can actually happen. But Chris, what else do we have planned for the coming 2 weeks?
Well, we have the programming here at this pavilion, which is very rich and varied over the full 12 days. Every day has something planned. We also have a cocktail event on Saturday the 15th of November. If you want to hang out with the funky Carbon Removals crowd,
There's a wrap.
there's a rapper coming. In a beautiful setting, in a botanical garden, in a glass building botanical garden by the river here in Belém, then come and join us on the 15th. And in addition, we've been doing a virtual pavilion. So there's quite a bit of programming that's happening online in parallel to what's happening here in person. And yeah, so I guess that's probably the answer to your question. Is that what you were looking for?
Yes.
Okay.
I want people to still be engaged with our content.
I'm gonna have to go.
I want people to keep engaging with our content and follow our live streams.
There we go. I want to do one last line. I want to see at COP31 in Australia. I want to see heads of state in the pavilion.
Yes.
We almost had Gavin Newsom, the governor of California, come
Yes.
today. I want to see Gavin there, and I want to see other heads of state. That's how important carbon removal is. You can't have a plan for a stable climate that doesn't have carbon removal is a plan that doesn't work. We know that. We know that from the IPCC for almost a decade now. We want heads of state, we want national leaders making their declarations about carbon removal at the Carbon Removal Pavilion at COP31. And that's why we're going to need a lot of space, because there's going to be a lot of those presidents making those goals.
With big, comfortable chairs.
And big fans.
And big fans. It's very hot here.
Great.
So thank you so much, friends. I think this has been a huge success. It's gone beyond what we expected. So
It's been a wonderful experience, and it's only just the beginning.
yes.
We do a carbon removal handshake.
How can we do it as three?
How does that work?
So
Up,
grab the carbon,
grab.
and then you never let it go.
Okay. Woo!